Every winter village needs a centerpiece, and I think I may have just found mine. This is St. Bart's Church, a fan-designed MOC by Big Bob's Bricks, and when I first saw it, I knew this would be perfect for a winter scene. So today we're going to build it. Take a close look at all the details and see if it's actually worth it. And here it is, fully built. And honestly, it will look amazing in a winter village. The church has a tall bell tower, huge stained glass windows, a small garden, and even a little winter scene with snowmen, which really brings the whole set to life. But before we look at all the details, let's go back to the beginning and open the box. This set was sent to me by Letbricks, a store that has already appeared on the channel and usually sells a lot of interesting MOCs and alternative sets. On the front of the box, we have 1,769 pieces, recommended age 16 plus. And the design is by Big Bob's Bricks, a designer who is quite well known in the MOC community. Inside the box, the pieces come in individual bags, but they are not numbered. This is normal for this type of set. It also comes with a white 32 by 32 base plate, which is perfect for a winter village. Although in my case, I'm going to place it on a raised base to match the level of my city. The instructions are in PDF format and are accessed through a QR code. And one important thing, no broken bags. And the pieces were well packed. As for the building experience, overall it was fun, but there were a few more challenging parts. Mainly snot techniques, which means studs not on top, where pieces are placed sideways, and sometimes the instructions can be a bit confusing. And in some steps, already built sections were covering the instruction image. So I had to look carefully and sometimes find the right angle. But nothing too serious. I would say this is a set for someone who already has some building experience. Now let's take a closer look, because this is where the set really comes to life. The stained glass windows made with translucent pieces look beautiful, especially if you add lights behind them. The bell tower gives it that classic old English church silhouette. We also have a small fountain and a bench, which gives a very calm atmosphere to the set. The interior is also full of details. We have wooden pews with space for prayer books, a pulpit, the communion area with bread and wine, and upstairs there's a mezzanine with the organ. And in the back, there's a wall with a golden crucifix and tapestries that tell the Christmas story, which connects the set very nicely to the Winter Village theme. Of course, no set or MOC is perfect, so there are a few things to keep in mind. Some instruction steps could be clearer. The fact that the bags are not numbered makes the building process a bit slower. And since this is a MOC, some connections are a bit less conventional than in official LEGO sets. But honestly, nothing that ruins the experience. So the big question, is it worth it? In my opinion, yes, especially if you like Winter Village builds. It's not just a church, it's basically a centerpiece full of story, with small details that really bring the scene to life. I think it's going to fit perfectly in my winter village. It's the kind of building that stands out, but at the same time, fits very well with the rest of the city. So to summarize, very good in terms of architecture, very detailed interior, lots of storytelling potential, some slightly confusing instructions, but overall, a very interesting and different building experience. If you like building not just buildings, but scenes with a story, this set is a really great addition to any winter village. If you want to see more winter village sets, or more episodes of My City, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to check out this set, the link is in the description. And I'll see you in the next episode. Happy building!